This is a sad tribute to a beloved singer and musician we lost in 2025. Their voice once carried hope, love, and emotion into our lives, leaving behind songs that will forever echo in our hearts. Though they are gone, their music still lives, inviting us to remember, reflect, and cherish their timeless legacy together.
Ozzy Osbourne, born December 3, 1948, was an English singer and songwriter, the Prince of Darkness, who co-founded Black Sabbath in 1968, pioneering heavy metal with hits like Paranoid. His solo career, starting with Blizzard of Oz 1980, sold over 100 million albums. A reality TV star on The Osbournes, he battled Parkinson's. Osbourne died of a heart attack at 76 on July 22, 2025, after a final Birmingham performance, leaving a monumental music legacy. Brian Wilson, born June 20, 1942, was an American musician and co-founder of the Beach Boys, revolutionizing pop music with hits like Good Vibrations and the seminal album Pet Sounds, 1966. His innovative harmonies and production techniques influenced generations. Despite struggles with mental health and addiction, he continued creating music. Wilson died of dementia complications at 82 on June 11, 2025, in Los Angeles, leaving an enduring legacy in American music. Roberta Flack, born February 10, 1937, was an American singer and pianist renowned for her soulful hits, Killing Me Softly with his song, and The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, earning 4 Grammy Awards. Her 5-decade career blended jazz, soul, and pop, influencing generations. A Howard University graduate, she also taught music. Flack died of a stroke at 88 on February 24, 2025, in Washington, D.C., leaving an enduring musical legacy. Sly Stone, born Sylvester Stewart on March 15, 1943, was an American musician and songwriter, frontman of Sly and the Family of Stone. He pioneered funk and psychedelic soul with hits like Everyday People and Family Affair. A rock and roll Hall of Famer, his innovative sound shaped music history. Despite struggles with addiction, his influence endured. Stone died of COPD complications at 82 on June 9, 2025, in Los Angeles, leaving a transformative musical legacy. Marianne Faithfull, born December 29, 1946, was an English singer and actress, famed for her 1964 hit As Tears Go By and her influential 1979 album Broken English. A Rolling Stones muse, she starred in The Girl on a Motorcycle, 1968, and Marie Antoinette, 2006. Her distinctive voice and resilient spirit defined her 6-decade career. Faithfull died of heart failure at 78 on January 30, 2025, in London, leaving a profound musical and cinematic legacy.
Garth Hudson, born August 2, 1937, was a Canadian multi-instrumentalist renowned as the keyboardist, saxophonist, and accordionist for the band. A musical prodigy from a musical family, he joined the Hawks in 1961, backing Bob Dylan and co-creating classics like The Weight, Up on Cripple Creek, and Chest Fever with his innovative Lowrey organ work. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994, he died peacefully in his sleep at 87 on January 21, 2025 in Woodstock, New York, the last original member of the band. Chuck Mangione, born November 29, 1940, was an American flugelhorn player, trumpeter, and composer, renowned for his 1977 jazz pop hit Feels So Good, which reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. A Grammy winner, he composed for films like The Children of Sanchez. His soulful melodic style defined smooth jazz. Mangione died of heart failure at 84 on July 22, 2025 in Rochester, New York, leaving a vibrant musical legacy. Brent Hines, born January 16, 1974, was an American musician renowned as lead guitarist and co-vocalist of Mastodon, co-founded in 2000. His banjo-inspired riffs shaped progressive metal albums like Leviathan 2004 and Crack the Sky 2009, earning 6 Grammy nominations and a win. Hines also fronted Fiend Without a Face and Giraffe Tongue Orchestra. After a contentious Mastodon exit in March 2025, he died in a motorcycle crash at 51 on August 20, 2025 in Atlanta, leaving a dynamic heavy metal legacy. Terry Reid, born November 13, 1949, was an English singer-songwriter and guitarist known for his powerful voice and blues rock style. Nicknamed Superlungs, he declined to join Led Zeppelin, recommending Robert Plant instead. His albums like Bang Bang Your Terry Reid 1968 and River 2013 gained cult status. Reid performed with the Rolling Stones and Cream. He died of heart failure at 75 on 4 August 2025 in London, England, leaving a distinctive musical legacy. Mick Ralphs, born March 31, 1944, was an English guitarist and vocalist, founding member of Mott the Hoople 1969–1973 and Bad Company 1973–1982 with reunions. Renowned for bluesy riffs and hits like Can't Get Enough, Feel Like Making Love, and Ready for Love, he shaped 70s rock. After a 2016 stroke, he retired. Ralphs died at 81 on June 23, 2025 in Henley-on-Thames, England, leaving a timeless legacy.
David Johansen, born January 9, 1950, was an American singer, songwriter, and actor, frontman of the proto-punk New York Dolls, with albums like New York Dolls 1973. As Buster Poindexter, he had a hit with Hot Hot Hot. His eclectic career included acting in Scrooged 1988 and Let It Ride 1989. A Staten Island native, Johansen died of heart failure at 75 on February 28, 2025 in New York City, leaving a vibrant rock and punk legacy. Joey Malland, born June 21, 1947, was an English songwriter, guitarist, and vocalist renowned for joining Badfinger in 1969, shaping their power pop sound on Apple Records. He co-wrote hits like Without You, covered by Nilsson and Mariah Carey, No Matter What, and Day After Day, produced by George Harrison. He contributed to Lennon's Imagine and Harrison's All Things Must Pass. As the last surviving core member after bandmates' tragedies, he toured with Joey Malland's Badfinger until 2024. He died of diabetes complications at 77 on March 1, 2025 in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Rick Buckler, born December 6, 1955, was an English musician and drummer for The Jam, formed in 1972 with Paul Weller and Bruce Foxton. His tight, urgent rhythms drove the band's punk mod sound on 6 studio albums and 18 consecutive UK Top 40 singles, including #1 hits like Going Underground and Town Called Malice. After the 1982 split, he formed bands like Time UK and From the Jam, authored books like That's Entertainment, My Life in the Jam, 2015, and briefly worked as a carpenter. Buckler died after a short illness at 69 on February 17, 2025 in Woking, England, leaving an influential legacy in British rock. Rick Derringer, born Richard Dean Zieringer on August 5, 1947, was an American guitarist, singer, songwriter, and producer. He rose to fame at 17 as frontman of the McCoys, with the #1 hit Hang On Sloopy, 1965. His solo career peaked with Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, 1973. Derringer produced Edgar Winter's Frankenstein and Free Ride, collaborated with Steely Dan, Cyndi Lauper, and Weird Al Yankovic, and co-wrote Hulk Hogan's Real American. He died of heart failure at 77 on May 26, 2025 in Ormond Beach, Florida, after a medical episode. Clem Burke, born Clement Anthony Bozevsky on November 24, 1954, was an American drummer renowned for his role in Blondie since 1975, providing the energetic beats for hits like Heart of Glass, Call Me, and The Tide is High.
He played on all 11 studio albums, blending punk, disco, reggae, and hip-hop. Collaborating with Iggy Pop, Bob Dylan, Eurythmics, and the Ramones as Elvis Ramone, he co-founded the Clem Burke Drumming Project, earning an honorary doctorate. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006, he died of cancer at 70 on April 6, 2025.
Jerry Butler, born December 8, 1939, was an American soul singer-songwriter, producer, and musician. As the original lead singer of The Impressions, he co-wrote their hit, For Your Precious Love. His solo career produced over 55 Billboard hits, including Only the Strong Survive. Butler produced Motown albums like Sweet for the Single Girl, 1976, and served as Cook County Commissioner from 1985 to 2018. He died of Parkinson's disease at 85 on February 20, 2025 in Chicago, leaving a soul music legacy. Gwen McCrae, born December 21, 1943, was an American soul and R&B singer renowned for her powerful voice and hits like Rockin' Chair, 1975, and All This Love That I'm Given. Discovered by her husband, George McCrae, she blended gospel, funk, and disco, influencing the 1970s Miami sound. Her music was sampled by artists like Wu-Tang Clan. McCrae died of cardiac arrest at 81 on March 5, 2025 in Pensacola, Florida, leaving a soulful legacy. Brenton Wood, born Alfred Jesse Smith on July 26, 1941, was an American singer-songwriter and pianist renowned for his infectious 1960s soul hits. Self-taught on piano, he adopted his stage name from Los Angeles' Brentwood neighborhood. Signing with Double Shot Records in 1967, he released the Oogum Boogummy song, number 34 Hot 100, Gimme Little Sign, number 9, and Baby You Got It, number 34, captivating Chicano communities. He founded Prophecy Records in 1972 and toured into his 80s. Wood died of natural causes at 83 on January 3, 2025 in Moreno Valley, California. Angie Stone, born Angela Laverne Brown on December 18, 1961, was an American singer-songwriter and rapper, a pioneer in hip-hop with the sequence. Her neo-soul hits like No More Rain and Wish I Didn't Miss You from gold-certified albums Black Diamond, 1999, and Mahogany Soul, 2001, resonated widely. Her music was sampled by artists like Wu-Tang Clan. Stone died in a car crash at 63 on March 1, 2025 in Montgomery, Alabama, leaving a lasting neo-soul legacy. Paquita La Del Barrio, born Francisca Viveros Barradas on April 2, 1947, was a Mexican singer and songwriter renowned for her ranchera and bolero anthems empowering women against macho culture. Hits like Rata de Dos Patas and Tres Veces Te Engañé critiqued cheating men, earning her 3 Grammy nominations and a 2021 Billboard Lifetime Achievement Award. Starting in the 1970s Mexico City cantinas, she released over 30 albums, sold millions, and starred in telenovelas. Paquita died at her Veracruz home at 77 on February 17, 2025, leaving an indelible feminist legacy.
Wayne Osmond, born August 28, 1951, was an American musician and founding member of the Osmonds, providing baritone vocals and lead guitar for hits like One Bad Apple, number 1, 1971, Yo-Yo, and Down by the Lazy River. Starting as a barbershop quartet with brothers Alan, Merrill, and Jay, the group rose to fame on The Andy Williams Show. A devout Mormon, he played multiple instruments and co-wrote songs. Osmond died of stroke complications at 73 on January 1, 2025 in Salt Lake City, leaving a lasting Argentine music legacy. Leo Dan, born Leopoldo Dante Teves on March 22, 1942, was an Argentine composer and singer, a leading figure in the Nueva Ola movement. Known for romantic ballads like De Prometido and Celia, he recorded over 20 albums, selling millions across Latin America. His songs were covered by artists like Luis Miguel. Dan also acted in films like Juventud sin Barreras. He died of cardiac arrest at 82 on January 1, 2025 in Buenos Aires, leaving a lasting Latin music legacy. Lindsay Alexander, born July 23, 1942 in Holly Springs, Mississippi, was an American blues songwriter, vocalist, and guitarist known as the Hoochie Man. Raised by sharecropper parents, he moved to Memphis at 12, learning guitar from a family friend. Arriving in Chicago in 1959, he worked as a police officer for decades while gigging in South Side clubs. Retiring at 58, he became a North Side staple at Kingston Mines and BLUES, collaborating with Buddy Guy, Magic Slim, and B.B. King. His witty, soul-infused blues shone in Delmark albums like Been There, Done That, 2012, and Come Back Baby, 2014, earning Chicago Blues Hall of Fame induction in 2014. Alexander died at 82 on February 22, 2025 in Chicago, leaving a vibrant legacy of humor and heartfelt performance. Bobby Whitlock, born March 18, 1948, was an American singer-songwriter and musician, best known as a keyboardist and vocalist for Derek and the Dominos. Co-writing classics like Bell Bottom Blues and Layla, 1970, with Eric Clapton, he also played on George Harrison's album All Things Must Pass. His solo albums, like Bobby Whitlock, 1972, showcased his soulful style. Whitlock died of heart failure at 77 on August 10, 2025 in Austin, Texas, leaving a rich rock and blues legacy. James Lowe, born March 5, 1943, was an American musician and founding member of the Electric Prunes, a pioneering psychedelic rock band. As lead singer, guitarist, and songwriter, he shaped their 1967 debut album's hits like I Had Too Much to Dream, Last Night, blending garage rock with Baroque and Eastern influences. Lowe also contributed to the Sandpipers and Sons of Adam. He died of natural causes at 82 on May 22, 2025 in Los Angeles, leaving a lasting psychedelic legacy.
Gene Barge, born August 9, 1926, was an American saxophonist, composer, producer, and actor known as Daddy G. He played on hits like Chuck Willis's C.C. Rider, Fontella Bass's Rescue Me, and Gary U.S. Bond's Quarter to Three. At Chess Records, he produced for Muddy Waters and Natalie Cole, earning a Grammy for Sophisticated Lady in 1977. Barge acted in films like The Fugitive. He died of natural causes at 98 on February 2, 2025 in Chicago. Bill Fay, born September 9, 1943, was an English singer-songwriter renowned for his introspective folk music, blending piano, harmonium, and poetic lyrics on themes of nature, spirituality, and apocalypse. His debut album, Bill Fay, 1970, and Time of the Last Persecution, 1971, on Durham, gained cult status after 1998 reissues. Championed by Jeff Tweedy and Nick Cave, he returned with Life is People, 2012, Who is the Sender, 2015, and Countless Branches, 2020, on Dead Oceans. Faye died of Parkinson's complications at 81 on February 22, 2025, in London, leaving a profound legacy. Chad Morgan, born February 11, 1933, in Wandai, Queensland, was an Australian country music singer and guitarist,
known as the Sheik of Scrubby Creek for his 1952 debut hit. A pioneer of comic country, his vaudeville-style songs like I'm My Own Grandpa and The Shotgun Wedding spanned over 70 years with 18 albums and platinum sales. Dubbed the Clown Prince of Comedy by Slim Dusty, he toured extensively, earning an OAM in 2004. Morgan died at 91 on January 1, 2025, in Gin, Queensland, leaving a larrikin legacy. Linda Nolan, born February 23, 1959, was an Irish singer and actress, a key member of the Nolans, known for their hit, I'm in the Mood for Dancing. She starred in Blood Brothers and appeared on Celebrity Big Brother. Diagnosed with breast cancer in 2005, she raised millions for charity. Nolan died of pneumonia complications at 65 on January 15, 2025, in Blackpool, England, leaving a legacy of music and resilience. Sam Moore, born October 12, 1935, was an American soul singer, renowned for his tenor voice in the duo Sam and Dave, 1961 to 1981. With Dave Prater, they pioneered energetic R&B at Stax Records, scoring hits like Soul Man, Hold On I'm Comin', and I Thank You, backed by Booker T and the MGs. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992, Moore collaborated with Bruce Springsteen and others. He died of post-surgery complications at 89 on January 10, 2025, in Coral Gables, Florida.
Tommy Hunt, born June 18, 1933 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, was an American soul and Northern soul singer inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of the Flamingos. Joining in 1956, he sang on their iconic hit I Only Have Eyes for You, number 11, 1959. Solo from 1960, he released Human and the original I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself, 1962. A Northern soul icon in the UK, Hunt died peacefully in his sleep at 91 on February 12, 2025. Irv Gotti, born Irving Domingo Lorenzo Jr. on June 26, 1970, was an American DJ, record producer, and executive who started as DJ Irv in Queens, creating mixtapes as a teen. He became A&R at Def Jam, signing Jay-Z and DMX, then co-founded Murder Inc. Records in 1998 with brother Chris, launching Ja Rule, Ashanti, and Lloyd. Producing hits like Always on Time and I'm Real, he shaped 2000s hip-hop and R&B. Gotti died of a massive hemorrhagic stroke at 54 on February 5, 2025, in New York City. Susan Alcorn, born April 4, 1953, was an American composer, improviser, and pedal steel guitarist who revolutionized the instrument beyond its country roots. Starting in Texas bands, she blended free jazz, avant-garde classical, Indian ragas, and global folk traditions. Influenced by Pauline Olivero's deep listening, she released over 20 albums, including Piedernal 2020 and Canto 2023, and collaborated with Mary Halverson, Joe McPhee, and Nate Woolley. Alcorn died of natural causes at 71 on January 31, 2025, in Baltimore. Roy Ayers, born September 10, 1940, was an American composer, vibraphonist, and singer who pioneered jazz funk. Known for hits like Everybody Loves the Sunshine and Searchin', he blended jazz, funk, and soul, influencing hip-hop through samples by Tupac and Erykah Badu. A key figure in the 1970s acid jazz movement, Ayers collaborated with Fela Kuti and Stevie Wonder. He died of heart failure at 84 on March 4, 2025, in Los Angeles, leaving a vibrant musical legacy. Barry Goldberg, born December 25, 1941, was an American keyboardist and songwriter, a pivotal figure in blues and rock. He co-founded the Electric Flag and played with the Goldberg-Miller Blues Band, backing Bob Dylan at Newport in 1965. Goldberg collaborated with Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, and Al Kooper, co-writing hits like I've Got to Use My Imagination. His work shaped Chicago blues. He died of heart failure at 84 on January 22, 2025, in Los Angeles.
Jesse Colin Young, born Perry Miller on November 22, 1941, was an American singer-songwriter and co-founder of the Youngbloods. Known for their 1967 hit, Get Together, a folk rock anthem, he released soulful solo albums like Song for Julie, 1973. His music blended folk, jazz, and blues, influencing the 1960s counterculture. Young died of heart failure at 83 on March 16, 2025, in Santa Barbara, California, leaving a lasting legacy in American folk rock. Dwayne Wiggins, born February 14, 1961, was an American singer, songwriter, and guitarist, founding member of the R&B group Tony Tone, with brother Raphael Sadiq and cousin Timothy Christian Riley. Formed in 1986 in Oakland, the band achieved 3 platinum albums and hits like Feels Good, Anniversary, and If I Had No Loot, blending soul, funk, and new jack swing. Wiggins founded Grassroots Entertainment, mentoring Destiny's Child, Keisha Cole, H.E.R., and Kehlani. He produced for Alicia Keys, earning a Grammy, and released solo album Eyes Never Lie 2000. A philanthropist in Oakland, he died of bladder cancer at 64 on March 7, 2025 in Oakland, California, leaving a soulful musical legacy. Wee Sung, born Choi Wee Sung on February 5, 1992, was a South Korean singer-songwriter renowned for pioneering R&B in K-pop. Debuting with boy band A4 in 1999, he launched his solo career in 2002 with the hit album Like a Movie featuring Can't You. Successes like With Me, Heart-Sore Story, and his cover of Craig David's Insomnia showcased his soulful vocals. He produced for artists including Twice and A-Lee, but faced a 2021 propofol conviction. Wee Sung died at 43 on March 10, 2025 in Seoul, found in cardiac arrest. Police suspect a drug overdose. Connie Francis, born Concetta Rosa Maria Franconero on December 12, 1937, was an American singer and musician, a 1950s to 60s pop icon, with hits like Who's Sorry Now, Stupid Cupid, and Where the Boys Are. Selling over 80 million records, she starred in films like Follow the Boys. Fluent in multiple languages, she recorded globally. Francis died of natural causes at 87 on July 16, 2025, in Miami, Florida, leaving a timeless musical legacy. Wayne Lewis, born April 13, 1957, was an American singer, keyboardist, and co-founder of the R&B group Atlantic Starr in 1976, alongside brothers David and Jonathan. Known for hits like Always, Number 1, 1987, Secret Lovers, and Circles, he co-wrote many tracks, blending soul and pop. The band sold millions and released Metamorphosis in 2017. Lewis died of cardiac arrest at 68 on June 5, 2025 in Queens, New York, leaving a soulful musical legacy.
Bobby Sherman, born July 22, 1943, was an American singer and actor. A 1960s teen idol with hits like Little Woman and Julie, Do You Love Me? He starred in Here Come the Brides, 1968 to 1970, and Getting Together. Later, he became an EMT and deputy sheriff. Sherman died of stage 4 kidney cancer at 81 on June 24, 2025 in Los Angeles, leaving a legacy of music, television, and public service. Lillian Boutte, born August 6, 1949, was an American jazz and gospel singer from New Orleans, known for her powerful voice, blending sacred and secular styles. Winning a contest at age 11, she earned a music therapy degree from Xavier University and backed Alan Toussaint, James Booker, Patti LaBelle, the Neville Brothers, and Dr. John. Touring with One Mo Time 1979 to 1983, she co-founded Music Friends in Europe, becoming New Orleans' musical ambassador in 1986. Named Queen of the Delta, she recorded 15-plus albums and supported musicians globally. Boutte died of Alzheimer's and dementia complications at 75 on May 23, 2025, in New Orleans. Tom Lehrer, born April 9, 1928, was an American singer-songwriter, satirist, and mathematician, renowned for his witty, dark-humored songs like Poisoning Pigeons in the Park and The Elements. His 1950s-60s albums, including Songs by Tom Lehrer, gained a cult following. A Harvard graduate, he taught at MIT and UC Santa Cruz. Lehrer retired from music in 1971, focusing on academia. He died of natural causes at 97 on July 26, 2025, in Cambridge, Massachusetts, leaving a sharp satirical legacy. Cleo Laine, born October 28, 1927, was an English jazz singer and actress, renowned for her versatile voice spanning 4 octaves. Famous for albums like Cleo at Carnegie, 1983, she won a Grammy for Best Jazz Vocal Performance. Laine starred in A Midsummer Night's Dream and co-founded the Wavendon Stables with husband John Dankworth. Awarded a DBE in 1997, she died of natural causes at 97 on July 24, 2025, in Milton Keynes, England, leaving a vibrant jazz legacy.